On this video, I would like to do an brief inductive Akkadian grammar of Law 59 of Hammurabi's Law Code, and I'd like to work through it pretty much word by word, giving the grammar as I go. So I've been doing some of the different law codes. I've done the epilogue and the prologue of Hammurabi, and I've just been doing variant law codes as I have the time. In this video, I would like to do law code or the law number 59, if anyone should be following. I'm using Borger's transliteration. I'm doing my own normalization and my own inductive grammatical analysis. So, Shuma awilum, balum ba'el, kirim, ina keri, awilim, itza'am, is, 1, 2, 1/2, mana or kaspam, ishakal. Let me just talk through that for just a moment. A smooth translation of that would be in Law 59, if a man cut down a tree in a man's orchard without the consent of the owner of the orchard, he shall pay 1/2 mina of silver. And I'm in that I was giving the translation in ancient Near Eastern text that is an excellent work. I have the little ancient Near Eastern text that I am using, and it's a translation of the Code of Hammurabi, the Law Code, and the translator is Meek, Theophily J. Meek. So, and that is on page, by the way, 59. So let me work through the text slowly, looking at the grammar somewhat inductively. So it begins, Shuma awilum. Shuma, we would translate if. It's all the way through the laws of Hammurabi. Shuma awilum. Awilum means man. And notice the ending, as we've said many times, is the nominative masculine singular of awilum. So if a man, balum be'el kiri or kirim. If a man, balum means without, the conjunction without, and then it goes on to say without the owner of an orchard. Be'el from belum, meaning owner, and it is in construct, changing to bel here, the owner of a keri. The Sumerian had keri 6, or it's from the kerum, meaning orchard. So if a man without the owner of an orchard in the vineyard, in other words, probably without his knowledge, seems to be the idea. Without the knowledge of the owner of a vineyard. Notice kirim is from kirum. It means orchard or vineyard, and it is related to the Sumerian capital Kiri 6. And here with bel, from Balaam, it's in construct with kerim, which is in the genitive singular. So without the owner of an orchard, and I'm assuming without the knowledge, without his permission, inna kiri awilum itza That is, in the vineyard or the orchard. Kiri again is the genitive case from kerum. So in the vineyard or orchard of a man. Awilim, notice, is the genitive singular from awilum. So in the vineyard or orchard of a man, it's a tree. A tree. Notice here is your accusative singular from itsum. And I'm thinking of eitz in Hebrew, sort of as a transliterate, a parallel, cognate parallel. Of a man, a tree. Notice the accusative appears in the noun first. A tree, is. A tree he cut down. And notice is what we call a one noon form, much like the pay noon verb in Hebrew from nakasu. So if a tree he cut down, that in prefix has assimilated into the second radical of the root, the K. So is by progressive assimilation. He cut down, and notice it's a G preterite, third masculine singular from nakasu, to cut down. Then one half, mana, and mana is the Sumerian, and it's referring to silver. So one half, and it's looking at a amount of money. So one half mana, or silver, mana, ishakal, he shall pay or restore. Ishakal is from shakalu, meaning to pay. So he shall pay or restore with money what has happened with the cutting down of the tree. He shall pay one half mana. Ishakal is a G present, third masculine singular from shakalu, to pay. And so with the doubling of the Q here. So he shall pay one half mana of silver. So giving it a literal translation then, word by word, if a man without the owner of a vineyard of a man, or in the vineyard of a man, a tree he cut down, one half mana of silver he shall pay. So what we're seeing here is if he went in and cut down a tree without the owner knowing it, and then later it's made known, then he's to make right by paying one half mana of silver. A couple things grammatically here. Notice bel in construct changes from Balaam to Bel, and Kerim, the owner of a vineyard. The inna takes the genitive here in Keri, and Notice the is nominative ending, is genitive. Itsam means tree, and itsum is the nominative. Itsam with the a ending is showing accusative. Ikis. We see here immediately our mind thinks, why is there the doubling of the K? And it's because of an N prefix in nakasu, just like in Hebrew, yintain becoming yitain, where the noon, by progressive assimilation, causes a doggish forte in the tav, and the same kind of phenomenon here with the doubling. Then 1/2 mana is the Sumerian, and it's looking at a certain amount of money, of silver, ishakal, he shall pay. An ishakal is a present tense, a present third masculine singular from a G stem, a grun stem. So it's G present third masculine singular, and I would then see a doubling of the Q here and so forth. So looking at that particular law, if one just arbitrarily cuts down a tree from the property of another, he has to make it right without the other's permission. So that is law number 59. It's been a while since I have done this, so we'll continue to work through the laws. I had already done the prologue and epilogue, and it gives me something, along with my Hebrew and Greek linguistic, grammars, to do this as well. So thank you. I hope it's helpful to someone. If you have a good book where you can learn the different stems and the prefixes, suffixes, etc., personal pronouns, and learn it deductively as well, that would be good. But my goal is to present an inductive, word by word grammatical analysis. And I hope it's helpful. Shalom and thank you.